Here's a step-by-step guide to help you gain experience in behavior-driven development, BDD, using Cucumber. BDD is a collaborative development approach that focuses on examples and user behavior to define software functionality. Cucumber is a popular tool used for implementing BDD, especially with languages like Java, Ruby, and JavaScript. Step-by-step guide to BDD using Cucumber 1. Understanding BDD concepts. What is BDD? BDD is an extension of test-driven development, TDD, where tests are written in plain English, ensuring clarity between developers, testers, and non-technical stakeholders. 3 amigos. Collaboration between 3 roles, product owner, developer, and tester, is essential in BDD. These roles define requirements in terms of user behavior. 2. Setting up your environment for Java Cucumber JVM setup. Step 1. Install Java and Maven. Make sure Java and Maven are installed. Bash Java version MVN version. Step 2. Create a new Maven project. Create a new project using Maven. Bash MVN archetype. Generate group ID equals com. BDD artifact ID equals Cucumber BDD archetype artifact ID equals Maven archetype quick start. Interactive mode equals false. This will generate a simple Java project structure. Step 3. Add Cucumber dependencies. Open your pom.xml and add the following dependencies for Cucumber and JUnit. XML, dependencies, dependency, groupio.cucumber/group ID, artifact ID Cucumber Java /artifact ID, version 7.11.0/version /dependency, dependency, groupio.cucumber/group ID, artifact ID Cucumber unit /artifact ID, version 7.11. Version scope test scope dependency grouping unit group idea artifact unit artifact 4.13.2 version dependency dependencies 3. Writing your first feature file. Step 1. Create a feature file in BDD. The behavior of the application is described in simple text using Gherkin language, typically in a.feature file. Create a new file in src/test/resources/features/named login.feature. Gherkin feature. User login scenario. Successful login with valid credentials given the user is on the login page. When the user enters valid credentials, then the user is redirected to the dashboard key. Gherkin keywords. Given. Sets up the initial context. When. Represents actions or events. Then. Describes the expected outcome. And but to concatenate steps. 4. Implementing step definitions. Step 1. Create step definition file. Step definitions map the Gherkin steps. Given when then to code. Create a class file login steps.java inside src/test/java/step definitions/ Java package step definitions, import io.cucumber.java.n, asterisk, public class login steps at given, the user is on the login page, public void user / code to navigate to the login page system out.println, user navigates to login page. At when, the user enters valid credentials, public void user valid credentials, / code to enter valid credentials, system.out.println, user enters username and password. At then, the user is redirected to the dashboard, public void user redirect dashboard. / code to verify redirection system.out. Println, user is redirected to dashboard. 5. Running the Cucumber test. Step 1. Create a test runner. Cucumber needs a test runner to execute feature files. Create a test runner.java file in the src/test/java/ folder. Java package test runner, import org.junit.runner.run with, import io.cucumber to unit. Cucumber, import io.cucumber to unit.cucumber options, at run with cucumber.class, at cucumber options, features equals src/test/resources/features, glue equals step definitions, plugin equals pretty, HTML, target /cucumber reports.html, public class test runner. Step 2. Run the test runner Java file as a JUnit test to execute the BDD scenario. You will see console output confirming the execution of the steps. You should also see a report generated in the target directory. 6. Refactoring. Using page object model (POM), it's good practice to refactor your code and implement the page object model. This separates the logic of interacting with web pages from test steps. Create page classes like loginpage.java and implement methods for interacting with the page. Java public class loginpage, WebDriver, public loginpage, WebDriver, this.driver equals driver, public void enter credentials, string username, string password, driver.findElement by .id, username, .sendKeys username, driver.findElement by .id, password, .sendKeys password, public void click login button, driver.findElement by .id, login button, .click. Modify your step definitions to use the page object methods. Java login page equals new login page driver. At when the user enters valid credentials, public void user valid credentials, login page.enter credentials, test user, test password, login page.click login button. 7. Advanced features. Step 1. Data tables in Cucumber. Cucumber allows passing multiple sets of data using data tables. Here's how to modify the step to include a data table. Gherkin scenario outline. Login with multiple credentials given the user is on the login page when the user enters username and password. Then the user is redirected to the dashboard examples. Username password user 1 pass 1 user 2 pass 2. Modify the step definition to accept parameters. Java at when the user enters. String and string. Public void user enters credentials. String username, string password. Login page. Enter credentials, username, password. Step 2. Hooks in Cucumber. Use hooks at before at after for setting up or tearing down resources before and after scenarios. Java import io.cucumber.java. Before. Import io.cucumber.java. After. Public class hooks at before public void setup. System.out. Println, launch browser. / code to initialize WebDriver after public void teardown. System.out println, close browser. / code to close WebDriver kit. Continuous integration with Cucumber. Integrate Cucumber with Jenkins or other CI/CD pipelines to automate your tests. Install Cucumber plugins for Jenkins to view detailed test reports. Run your Cucumber tests automatically on each code commit by configuring a Jenkins pipeline. 9. Practice. Write more feature files. Create complex scenarios and cover edge cases. Contribute to open source projects. Explore BDD-based projects or libraries that use Cucumber. Build a small project. Try applying Cucumber and BDD to a small web application project. Resources. Cucumber official documentation. https://io/docs/guide/10-minute-tutorial. Java Cucumber setup tutorial. https://www.toolsqa. com/cucumber/ page object model tutorial. https://www.selenium. dev/documentation/and/guidelines_and_recommendation/page_object_models. By following these steps, you'll gain a solid understanding of BDD using Cucumber.